And so I had to get the ring and everything, and that took forever because I'm working with my mom. She's into jewelry and all of that, and I had a couple people, a couple of jewelers, talking to them about the ring, designing it, the diamonds, and cut clarity, color, all that, and then and that took them about a month to get that all squared away. And once I got the ring, it was funny. Sam, who's the guy who my mom, they're friends and jewelers and whatever. He's like, so when are you giving it to her? Next weekend or this weekend? I was like, man, I don't even know. I hadn't even thought about it. And then by the time I got in the car, I was like, oh my God, Eagle River, we're going on that half marathon. That's the perfect place for it. And so I planned it all out, but didn't plan it because I didn't know who was going to be there. Mm-hmm. It's like, oh man, you guys might be there. Anyone might be there, which would be great because we would be like in the marathon and everything. But also, it turned out no one was there, so it was really intimate and nice because Bernie was there and she loved it, and we loved it that she was there. I'll tell you about that part because it's funny. And,
she might be advanced.
Yeah, yeah, and so. Let's see, is there anything more about that? No, we went up, and then when I got there, their place has just like yours, the pit and the pier, and I was like, oh, it's going to be perfect to do it on the pier because that's fun and everything, and it's poetic and nice and all that. And so when I got there, I was like, okay, on Saturday we're going out to have bonfire. I really want to do s'mores. The whole time I was like, s'mores, Saturday s'mores, because I needed us out there, and I was praying to God that it was going to be nice weather, which it turned out to be beautiful. Learned earlier that it snowed on previous marathons. I'm like, oh, yeah. Thank God it didn't snow. Yeah. And then I went out there and kind of came up with something in my head that just is really stream of consciousness, summarizing everything, and it was really wild. What?
Hand
in marriage?
What was it?
Oh, you don't have to tell us.
Why not?
Yeah,
it was, thanked him.
All right, fine.
Well, it was just a pier is where things are launched, journeys are launched, things like that. But
that's nice. Yeah, that's really nice.
Yeah, and it was pink sky, and she loves pink. She's crazy about pink. So I thought it worked out that way. But this is the kicker, because I couldn't believe it. 5-10 seconds before I was like saying it, mama duck and like 5 little chicks swim right, like at a good click too, just like, and I'm like, look at that, and they're just swimming right by us, and then I did it, and then it was like, I got on one knee, and she pulled me up right away. She was like, yes, and I called you guys, or
my grandma called us,
Grandma,
and I was so worried because it was like 9 o'clock on a Saturday night, and she never calls at that time, and she was crying, and I was like, oh my gosh, is something wrong? She's like, I'm up here with the most beautiful couple, and then
yeah,
she's like, I was just up here, and then I saw Jimmy drop to one knee on the pier, and
Brittany has the best phrases in lingo because she kept calling it the happening. Yes. It is the happening. This is such a wonderful happening, and it's just like a memorable way to call it, a happening.
A happening.
And it's like, oh yeah.
She told my mom that you gave Carolyn a pillow cut diamond.
Cushion.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Same thing. Pillow.
Yeah, is it?
It's the. Do you want to see it? I have a picture. Did you see it yet?
No, I told Carolyn I wanted to see it.
That's cool.
Yay!
Yeah, I was pumped. It's a little big. And she's like, I was like, you gotta get it sized. We even swung into Roar Jeweler and had him look at it, and all giddy and happy and everything. And I'm like, is this too big? And he's like, yeah, this could probably go in a little bit because you want to be. And she's like, I don't want to let it go for one minute or anything like that. And I'm like, you gotta get it in. You gotta get it sized.
Losing it's not good.
And it's like, if you lose it, I'm not buying you another one.